and welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about yarn winding today. I'm super excited to show you this because this is definitely something that I have only done very recently. I didn't know about this, but I've seen people do it and I was kind of like, I don't know what they're doing. So once I did try it out, I was hooked, and I hope you are too. So this is going to make your life so much easier when you're starting to knit. And I'm going to show you today how you are going to take your yarn from looking like this to looking like this. And you might wonder, why do I want that? Let me explain. So when you use the yarn in the ball that it comes in, there's nothing wrong with it really. But it can be quite annoying because the yarn, so it comes out of here. So this is the beginning, but as you can see, it then goes to the outside, and it's basically going to unravel from the outside of the yarn ball, which again, not a problem, but what will happen is it's just going to roll around everywhere you have it. For example, I have my yarn in like a really pretty basket that is like hand woven from France, and I love it, but it has little areas where the yarn might get stuck on, and that happened before when the yarn just kind of flip-flops around the basket. It just gets tangled and snagged inside of those little woven pieces, and I just don't like it, and it's quite annoying to me. However, when you use your yarn winder, which is, by the way, this little thing, I'm going to show you exactly how to use that, and I'm also going to link it up in the notes below so that you can grab it yourself. It transforms it into this cake. And not only does it look really adorable, I think, but it also will help you just pull the yarn from the center. So now the yarn will come from the middle, and as you see, nothing will move at all. So your yarn will literally sit in the same spot as you pull it out. It is magical, and I can't wait to show you. So let me move you over back here, and then let's get started. Okay, let's look at how to use a yarn winder in order to get your yarn from looking like this, right here, like you buy it at the store or online, where I buy my yarn, to looking like this. And why is this so cool? Let me show you. First of all, it looks really neat. And once you see it coming together, it's even cooler. But also, this is where your yarn will now come out. And when you pull, your yarn ball is not moving. So this is like literally the coolest thing ever. Once you realize, or once you experience how annoying it can be for these things to just kind of flip-flop around wherever you are pulling on them as you knit, and they just won't stay in the same place. So this is how you do it. What we're going to need is a yarn winder. This is the one I use. It is from Knit Picks. I'm going to link it up in the notes of this episode. And here's how you use it. So let me move this over. Okay, so you're going to need to attach it to the side of a table, like I am doing right here. It really works anywhere. I've done it at my kitchen counter. This is right here in my office. Does not matter. And then let me show you how this works. So you want to take off your yarn, and then you are going to find the beginning right here. And the first thing you're going to have to do there is you want to feed it through this metal right here, and this ensures that the yarn is always coming from the right angle onto the yarn winder. So I'm going to do this. Goes through here. That way it doesn't come from too far high or too far low. And then you are going to clamp it on the top here. Just right there. This is going to be the middle part that I was just pulling out of the other one. And this ensures that it stays right here in the middle. And then right here, you've got your little winder handle. And what I do, so that, because this will flop around as you wind the yarn, so I just throw it on the floor. And then I hold the yarn right here as I start winding it. So now I'm going to do it really slow so you can see how it looks. But because it's tilted and it winds at an angle, it will start winding it up and down and up and down. So you can see how it's coming together already. And that's when you can tell right here that it's winding crisscross, which makes sure that it stays in place, and you can see how that looks in the end, right? So I'm going to speed it up just a tad. Okay, let's slow it down because we are almost done. Now at the very end, be super careful and slow so it doesn't go through by itself, because then it might come undone. And then the very last piece, you are just going to kind of mush in here so that it stays. This is the outside now, so you will not use this part until you get to the very end of your yarn ball. The one that you are going to use now is this right here. So this is how you take it off. You just leave, or take this little piece off right here, and then slowly kind of push it a little together so it doesn't come undone underneath. Pull it up, and there you go. See, we have a little piece that actually did come undone, but that's not a problem. It's just down here, so you can just kind of squish that back in there so that it stays. And there you have it. This is now your beginning. So you're going to place it in your basket like this, or you can even place it literally on a surface. Like when I make my videos, I have the test yarn like this. And then when you pull, it just goes from the inside and nothing moves. It is magical. So I hope this was helpful to you. This little tool that I use right here, I think I got it for $15. So again, I'm going to link it up. I think it's so worth the investment. I 100% wind all of my yarn now. I never used to because I had no idea. So just a little tip, even for the beginner, I think it's totally worth it. All right, friend, thanks for watching. I hope that was super helpful to you. And you are excited to now have all your yarns looking all pretty like this and using them the way I just showed you. Subscribe to this channel if you want to get more tips and tricks on knitting. I might throw the occasional wellness class in here because that's kind of my jam as well. So I hope you come back, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends, and I'll talk to you next time.